Hey, Kiro. Hey, guys. Today I'm going to be working on these guys, which are Mortis Reapers, which are from Age of Sigmar. And my plan was, well, I saw these guys. I was looking at. I don't know if you've seen them before, but they're basically skeleton guys and with daggers and cloaks, and they look all stealthy. And my plan was to sort of take them and see if I can make them Necrons. Make them into Flayed Ones, which are the Necron equivalent of Recon in some ways. Like they have stealth moves, they can pop in, and so I ordered these robotic flare claws, which I'm going to see like if I can basically chop these guys' hands off and replace their daggers with the claws, and see how it'll look. Although I like the smoke effects. I don't know if you can see, but on here they have like on their hands some smoke effects, and I kind of want to keep those. So I might just give they might just have one claw or two claws, something like that. But that's my plan for today. Not too much beyond this. Afterwards, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. But hey, Smooth Jazz, hey, Kiro. And I am doing okay, and I hope you're doing okay, Kiro. I should probably, I've got this popped out. I wonder if I should pop it back in. Yeah, this way I can actually see my camera. So that's probably better. But okay, so that's the plan. I don't know if we'll get to the point where I'm going to be chopping off hands or not. But okay, and then I should stop this from tracking, and I'm going to aim it downwards. Turn off down here. Right there. I think that's maybe zoom it in a little bit. A little bit. Maybe a little bit less. There. I think that's good. Okay, so again, here are the guys. That's what we're going to be doing. It's nice to have like same people showing up. Okay. Oh, they have one guy on here. I don't know if you see this picture. Dressed in white. That's pretty cool. I like that sort of like assassin skeleton. But they're pretty neat. Well, let's get started. I have no idea how long these are going to take. So this might be a short show, depending. But should be enough. Maybe I'll do something else. I've got a few other things to work on. But okay. So these guys are just 3 sprues. Wow, they are not complex models. Well, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh. They're cool looking figures, though. Anything else in there? No. Oh, I didn't even turn any lights on because it's so bright today. It's so nice. I should go turn on the light behind me. That's good. Good enough. Okay. So they have options for champions. Some of them look pretty cool. But I might lean in towards like hooded elements of them. And honestly, I think I might end up avoiding the smoke effects. Because the smoke effects, it's like really their claws would be evident even in the smoke effects. Unless it's like at his base, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, let's start working on this. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. 6. I tried sharpening these nips, and I can't tell. which makes me feel like, did I do it wrong? Or were they already sharp and I just thought they weren't? I don't know, because they have no problem. Oh, here I know I'm going to need 11 because I'm going with the hood. Whenever the option, I'm going with like a hooded head. I think that'll be good. All right. There's the body. They all have like swirling cloaks around them. So what have you guys been up to? Doing anything hobby-wise? I've just been trying to paint those outriders. Which I go slower when it's a larger unit. Like I feel like if it's just a single model, I'm much faster. Which duh, but I mean like mentally, it's a bigger undertaking to like do a whole unit instead of just sitting down with one figure and hammering through it. Let's see. And so we've got leg, other leg, and I need the base, which is this. My plan is I'm going to fully assemble them and then do the hacks. And like, probably chop off this guy's weapons and replace them with the claws. So I have leg, that. I have that. Oh, I need a chest piece, which should be up on this sprue somewhere. There it is. And then down here, 13. Well, honestly, part of me is tempted to. Nah, the weapons are cool looking. But now I need to go to the claws because that's like the defining thing in the Flayed Ones. Are you dog sitting? Oh yeah. That could be fun or not so fun depending on the dog and its attitude. Drink some soda. Okay, so I should be able to pieces for the first guy. Trim them up. I'd say the idea for this came from I was, I don't know, watching something from my watch list, and I was reading the comments in one. Somebody was talking about the Mortis Reapers, and one guy said, "Oh man, wouldn't these guys make really good Flayed Ones?" And I was like, totally steal that idea, and I hope it turns out because they do have the potential. I just need to be able to pull it off, which is not a sure thing. Oop. I think the hooded heads are much better though. Because these guys, the Ossiarch Bone Reapers, I don't really get their faction. If they're supposed to be a Nagash thing, but like I think the Soul Blight Gravelords cover skeletons pretty well. So I should get back to those guys, the vampires that I was doing. So much left to do with those. But I like painting the vampires. When it gets to the rank and file undead, it's like, oh, zombies, skeletons. Not as compelling. Not as compelling as cool looking vampires with a cool, awesome soundtrack. What was that? Oh, we have delivery. That should be my jar of mud, which I ordered for the bases. Like I put fake dirt that dries onto the bases, and I realized that I was starting to run out. Even though like I keep the container, I keep the mud inside a container, and I keep the container inside a plastic bag to try and keep it from drying out. It still seems to do that. Maybe it's just the amount of exposure I've given it by using it so much. It has been about 6 or 7 months since I first bought it, so. Hmm. Look at that. Set. Do how many leg, tactical rock. Let's say. How does this go? This looks like it might be better to put onto the leg first before putting it onto the rock. Yeah, that's a much better fit. There. Yeah, I put together relatively few Age of Sigmar figures. They have some really nice sculpts. There. And then I should put this on the base. And then this goes here, and it goes there, and hopefully that'll fit together well. Sort of does. Okay. Legs. Okay, now I need to get his torso, which is where his little cape, his chest thingamabob, and his cloak. And this chest goes up. Yeah. And then the cape goes on the back and has a slot. Looks like, let's see. Right there. It's not fitting. There we go. There we go. I'm going to actually try to hold it together and glue it from this angle. And that should go on the legs. I'm going to hold that for a bit, because it does not feel like the best of joins. And then this goes like that. That's a good one. That's a good fit. very important to have strong groin-ecological connection. There we go. Like that. And now arms and cape. Arms have to go first because it looks like they go tucked in under the cape. And now I don't know which arm is which. I think this is the right. Yeah. Okay, duh. Look at the hands. Left arm. Okay, missed a spot. Okay. So once these get together, then I'll do the chopping to make them flayed ones, possibly, depending on. Well, these look relatively like they'll fit decently. They might need to be shaved some. How's this going? Maybe if I put this on first, then I can see how the arm goes a little bit better. Oh, there, yeah. See, better to do that way. Once again, ignore the instructions. There we go. Come on, stick. A little bit more underneath. Right, this is sort of angled backwards, and yeah, fits like that. And get that angle right. Yep, right there. That's much better fit. It fits so much better with that cloak over top of it. Before it would have been a bear. But now it has much less wiggle room. Of course, watch this one not fit at all. Nope, fits nice. Yeah, fits super nice. So never follow the instructions fully. Oh, hold on. There. Oh, that's nice. This is a cool looking figure, I have to say. Oh, that was my own fault. Duh. Okay. Stick. I don't know if this is going to stay. Oh, it did. Stay. And then the head. They are cool figures. All right, ninja. There you go. That's the first ninja. Now the plan is, I'm going to open this and just take a look, see if this is even feasible. Like the claws are an ideal solution, but I might still do something with them and leave them with the weapons and say there's some sort of weird flayed one thing, but I don't know. These are the claws. So yeah, the tiny little claws. And how will they look? If I chop that arm off, I chop it off like right there. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Let's just surgery this body. This guy here. Where's it going? All right, let's get, I'm going to need to make a flat surface there, so let's get it right about there. And get the little schniblet. Let's give it a little. Meanwhile, Age of Sigmar players are like, no, what are you doing? Well, you're wasting a perfectly good Mortis Reaper. I'm like, dude, this is my Necron Flayed One. All right. Let's see. I'm not going to do the full thing right now. I just want to get proof of concept, basically. Where's my glue? Here's my glue. Proof of concept to see, and then I can do stuff to it later if I can get this top off. Stupid super glue. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. Just get a dab. A little dab. Oh. Hey, Samarian. Is it? Yeah, yeah. This is actually the first time I've not first time, but first time I purchased it. I've been using it for the last month and so, and I like it better. Like the other stuff, I had a lot of problems with it clogging, even when I had it secure. Or oh, here's my. Okay, I got that, and then my accelerant here. Let's see what we can do here. I may have to, like, if I want to do something with the wrist and turn it, I may have to break this off again, but, well, let's see if this is enough. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I just glued to my fingers. Come on. I have to re-glue. Yeah, re-glue. There. Okay, accelerant. I'll keep my hand away. Oh, that actually does not look bad. I'm making these guys for Necrons. I'm converting the Mortis Reapers into Flayed Ones, since they've got like cloaks and stuff, and I thought it would have a fun look. But there's the little claw. I think that can work. I think that'll work. Yeah, that's a nice little proof of concept. Oh, I should put this over here, I guess, somewhere still visible. But okay, that's what we're going to do. After I finish the out, right now I'm my current project is a group of Raptors Outriders that I've been doing, and like I've got them there. I'm using a proxy ATV that I painted a couple days ago, and this is my Raptors ATV. I don't know if you can see it very well, but I like it much better than the Games Workshop version. And then I've got a couple of bikes that I've done. That's what I'm like painting right now. These are for the future, which honestly I have no idea. But these are the Outriders that I've got finished so far. Let me see if there's a better angle. Can't really see them. I don't know. But anyways, that's what I'm working on. I've got about 4 more bikes and a chaplain on a bike to do. And then I'll throw them up onto into a video somewhere. But okay, let's get on to the next dude. And once we get these guys done, then I don't know, maybe I'll convert them all. That may take some doing. That might take some doing. But I do like that claw. I think it looks cool. I think it'll work. If nothing else, it'll work for me. It'll amuse me, if nobody else. Okay, let's get on the next dude. Let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. These don't seem to be hugely complex models. They're nice though. I like the sculpts. Okay, here we go. 15. If I played OCR Bone Reapers, I would get a ton of these guys. Actually, no, I'd probably get one or two squads because there's not much variance to them. So they won't be too fun to paint beyond the first couple, for me at least. Fifteen, 16, 17. Should get rid of this extra piece. Otherwise, I might keep trying to put it together. 17, 18, 19. I like the smoke effects. What is 18? 18 is the leg, so that's what this is. Okay. $19 is a face right there. I wonder what else I can do to make these guys look more like Necrons other than, painting them silver. Okay, so we've got 15. Do I have 16? I don't think I got 16, did I? Must have. I think I see it. Yeah, I must have gotten it. Yeah, that's it right there. 17, 18, 19. Okay. Now we need 20, 21, 22. These knives. Well, this smoke effect is on his base. Or no, it's on his. Where did this? Did I get something wrong? 20. Oh, it's an option. Yeah, I think I'll go with the weapon because if I'm going to be chopping their hands off anyways, maybe I can do something with the smoke effect later. Okay, so that's the part. Let's clean it up. Clean it up. Which is the most exciting part of any assembly process is watching a guy use an X-Acto knife to clean up some plastic. But honestly, I don't play as often as I'd like, or much at all. I'd say I've focused like 90% on painting and 10% on playing. But it's nice to imagine. I live vicariously through all those, different channels that play on tabletop. And okay, so there's another one. Tabletop tactics. I'm horrible with names. Horrible with names. Oh, Striking Scorpion. He does a lot of battle reports. But his stuff is painted so well, it makes me feel bad. I look at his stuff and I'm like, oh my God, that's beautiful. I'm like, oh. I think how did he do that? Or I try to figure out process. It's still fun. It's nice to watch people having the funds. Although I just ordered printout books of one-page rules and all their army lists. So if I played, I'd try to play some one-page rules and see how that is. I've heard it's better than the base rules, or 40k rules rather. I haven't heard how much better the Age of Fantasy regiments, which is like the old world equivalent. I haven't heard if that's good or not. There's a game on Steam called Sovl, Sovl, and it actually runs on some pretty good Warhammer Fantasy equivalent rule system. And they have tabletop rules for it, and so I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I took as much as I can, but it's a little bit out of date. What are these? They have like little potions on the sides of them. I don't think I'm going to put them on there though, because I don't know how I would explain that. Like if these guys are Necrons-ish. I'll have to see if it leaves like any big gaping holes in the assembly. They're probably like some sort of healing potion or something. Or grenades. Age of Sigmar grenades, maybe. Okay, so here's this guy. And this is his chest. And his chest goes on here. Yeah, that's a nice fit. That's a very nice fit. Get a little bit down here. Okay, and now he needs his loincloth. Does it go like this? Yes, fits right there. That's his entire groin. Poor guy. And he's got. Oh wait, I missed his leg somewhere. Or no, it's right here. So. And it goes like that. That looks weird. Oh no, like that. No, that's right. That's a good fit. Once you get the angle. There. This guy has 2 tactical rocks. He's not even an officer. Here's his face. These are such cool figures. Not enough to get me to play OCR Bone Reapers, though. A little beard. Can you see if that's a beard on his face? Can you see? Let's see if I get it. Back. I can't tell if that's a beard. It looks kind of like I could paint it as like a goatee. That'd be hilarious. To me, at least. Probably not to anybody I was playing against. It would be hilarious to me. All right. So, let's see. Left arm goes like this. That's his right arm. My left. Fit like that. Oh, duh. Those little canisters are probably the smoke things that some of them are holding. That would make sense. Okay, stay. Stick. Oh, bugger. His leg. And his arm now. Why did he fall apart? I have to hold this for a sec. Oh, probably the glue probably trickled down and triggered it again. Okay, just gonna hold that. This has too much wiggle room. Like it doesn't fit into the slot too easily. Yeah, like at all. I probably have it at a wrong angle or something. Like, okay, it looks like from the picture, it's supposed to be like this, but that doesn't have a lot of support to it. Not a lot of support to it. Yeah. Give it a little bit more. I'm probably missing something obvious. Move the camera a little bit here. How's that? That'll serve. There, now that actually is going in. That's staying. And how does this arm go? Backwards, I think. Yeah, it's a backwards grip. How does that go around? Hmm. If I'm going to chop this guy's hand off, probably don't want to glue that in yet. Or I'll chop his hand off now. Sorry, buddy. You know what? I think I am going to just start replacing their hands as I go. I think I'm realizing that. Let me get these out. This doesn't feel like resin. It's not plastic. Maybe it's high quality resin. All right, buddy. You are losing this hand. Oh man, the glue didn't take on this. I'm going to just yank it out. Let's clean it up a little bit. I have to clean it, shave it some. I think that is resin. I am having a bad time now. I just knocked his claw off. All right, let's try. I'm having a bad enough time with these guys that I maybe should just start using super glue. And this. Right. Stop. Stick. All right, there. Flayed one claws. May have to trim that down some. Let's try it on this guy. Let's see how this will look. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it comes out. It all depends, like after it paints, and I slap other stuff onto it. We'll see. I may have to use some green stuff and sculpt it a little. All right. And what did I do with this other piece? What did I do? Or is it? No? Ah, I think it was this small piece. Maybe? Let's see, am I missing something else? That. Nope. He says like a tiny forearm. And I'm going to try to set right there. Get the stick. And then get the other claw. It's not working. But All right, that's not bad. Let's get him on his base. This thing using two different kinds of glues. Sometimes they do not coincide. Stay. All right. Mother. All right. Flayed one clause. We'll see. True litmus test is when it gets painted after I finish up the sculpts. But yeah. All right. So we got two. Let's go to the next third. So 23, 24, 25, 26, 27-ish. 29, 30. Let's say. This is not 23 or 24. Yeah, 24 is a leg. It's right here. 25 is a big old cloak. What's this? I have to chop off some extraneous bone pieces to make them look more necrony. 26 is 26 and 27 are blades. And 29 and 30. Oh, or no, yep, 20. It's got to be 29 and 30. Just 20 here. Oh, that's cool. This guy looks like Raziel from Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. He's got the little scarf over his mouth. Okay. Those guys. They did a remake of that recently. The Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. I remember playing the original Legacy of Kain, and the Soul Reaver was the supposedly the best sword that you could get in the game, and it would like insta kill most things, so long as you had enough like magic. But it would like devour your magic constantly, or something. It had some sort of like a utility drawback that I did not care for, and so I ended up just using the flaming sword, which was better. Not as much damage, but did not eat all your magic. Well, that was like ages and ages ago. Maybe 30 years ago. Back in the long ago time. The before time, the long, long ago. This blade's not sticking. I wonder if I broke this. Don't think I broke it. It's hard to break an X-Acto knife. Believe me, I've tried. Yeah, I should probably glue these, like chop these off and glue the arms on first, or the claws on first. Shave that a little bit. Let this close up. There we go. All right, one. Let's chop the other one. See that? Because like the daggers do look cool, but it's not Necronsy. I mean, I suppose I could like replace them with, if I had some spare Necron blades, because that'd be fun. Then you could paint the cool green effect on them. But I do not have any spare Necron blades, and I'm not going to get like Necrons just to grab the blades. Although, what would be the, well, you know, what is Lich Guard, or what do you call them? The Immortals / Death Marks. I think they're Death Marks. Okay. All right, did I clean all these? Did not clean this. Excuse me, at least. I think I cleaned the rest of these. Yeah. Okay. All right, this guy has this, and his leg is kicked back running. And that goes in like that. It's hard to see the angle. They only show it from the front, and that's like, oh, there we go. There we go. That's not a very good shot. There. It fits in there once you find the angle. And then this goes on the back. Oh, that's nice. Okay. A little awkward. Ooh. Let's see. See if I can get this to stick. And there. That should go. Then it should go like this. Oops. This figure looks kind of cool. Looks he's like dashing forward, running with claws wide. Hopefully it turns out good. And then he needs his cloak. Big contact area on the front, which is nice. How's this go? Like this? No, that can't be right. It's got to be like this. I think I've got that arm wrong. Yeah. That arm has to go in here. Which I think I'm going to have to super glue it. I think I may have put it at an angle where it doesn't look too cool with my modification. So I'm going to have to do it differently. Come here. Come here. Okay. That's not bad. And now his face. Where does this go? Oh, like this. Okay. Had it backwards. That's pretty cool. Get him on his base. He will stick. His head's falling off. Oops. Yeah, that doesn't stick. That's awesome. What about that? At least that sticks. Why is your head going all crazy? Looks like I missed a spot. Yeah, his head's not sticking. I wonder why. Maybe something's up with my glue. It was acting up last week too. That's so weird. Okay, got a hold here. I think my modification kind of pushed out part of the torso. So I got to take a little bit to glue it. All right, you know what? I'm tired of the glue not working. And there, see, look, it. There. Okay. There's a third guy, which I kind of like that. He's like running forward with the claws back, getting ready to rend. Very neat looking. All right. Fourth guy is 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Three. Yeah, they're tiny pieces. Well, it's because I'm chopping off their big parts of them, their blades and stuff. Mm-hmm. 35 is his spooky face. Spooky face. Seven. And do I have anything else after that? 37? I think that's it. Yeah, 37 is the other blade. And then I should get more claws. And another layer claw. Okay. I should ask the guy who does the claws. I wonder what material that is, like what specific resin, I guess. Because they seem nice. It might be proprietary. I might not want to share the information. I'm going to chop this off. So I'll finish. Let me finish. Oh, no. Chop it off and then clean. Pew! Would have been smarter to clean first. Because now I'm having a hard time getting an angle on this thing I need to shave. There we go. Claw. And other forearm. Blade. Okay. Can't use that glue. Use this glue. Okay. Resume cleaning. I had a weird bout of deja vu. Like as if I had worked on these figures specifically before, but I have not. And I haven't worked on Flayed Ones before. Maybe I'm thinking of the skeletons for the vampire counts I worked on a bit. Could be it. Not much there. This guy's got a cool head. Very hooded and spooky. Okay. That's wrong. I have this. And then this leg goes on this here. Okay. Stick. Lots of wiggle room on this. Hopefully it stays. Stay. All right, we go cloak. And goes like that. Well, that fits nice. That fits perfectly. Very good. And this goes over the top. And his head, and then we get to play with where we put the arms. Because apparently, yeah, you stick them on them. They already have the upper arms on it. So the pose is kind of set. You kind of have to have that pose, but I mean, unless I wanted to chop him up a lot, I could do something with that. But nah. Now let's see what we can do. I'm going to change up his pose a little bit. The power of super glue. Oops. There you go. Not bad. These guys have lots of tactical rocks. All right. There. Let's see. Rar. Okay. Last guy. Last guy's up. All these poor blades. All right. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. That's it. You get like no extra pieces on this guy, except for like any of the smoke things and the grenades. That's it. That is all you get with this. One big old cloak. Two. He's kind of wicked looking head. Like evil head. And 45. Okay, I'm going to chop out the rest of the stuff that I'm not using just to consolidate and then throw this in the trash. See, I kind of wanted to use the smoke effects, but you can't really work that with the claws because smoke effects are fun to paint. But maybe I'll be able to incorporate them with something else. Like maybe with like a marine with a grenade or something. And I'm not going to take these little grenades off of here. I mean, maybe there is a project down the line where I'll be like, oh man, I wish I saved all those little grenades from the Mortis Reapers, but I don't think there will be. I really don't think there will be. And here's one guy's face. So you get a bunch of arms with smoke and a face. And a few daggers. That's it. Okay. Clean up. I should have remembered where this connected to the sprue. There it is, under his chin. That was quick. I'm getting hungry again, but I feel like I just ate. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 something. Duh. Well, 6 probably now. 6:30, 6:45. So yeah, maybe. I think I had lunch at 1. I guess I am getting hungry. Legitimately. Oh, wait, did I get that? Yeah. Okay. All right, now I got to chop these up. Knife. And some claws. I still have 5 sets of claws, which I guess I'll use for something else down the line. These are intended for, like the guy has a set, so you get some Necron warriors and you just swap out their hands, and suddenly you have 10 Flayed Ones. Although you still got to put like the skin and the blood effects on them, but yeah. This is your right arm. This is your left arm. Right there. Okay. See, what does he look like normally? So he's sort of running forward. Like that. Okay. It actually looks good. Looks good. And this is tilted back like that. That should work. Okay. Clean a little bit. Okay. I think I already did almost all that. Yeah. Just looking for the spots I missed. Yep. Okay. All right, running. And he's got a leg that is kicking up sort of like this. That's nice. I'm going to try to glue it by holding it in that position. I like when things go immediately right into position. You don't have to finagle it. Okay, and this goes like that. Oh. His leg fell off. Stick. Stay. And then goes in there. This is not super obvious. Oh, I think, no, there, no. This does not fit right. You know, maybe it'd be easier if I put the front part on and then I'll have like some better purchase. Yeah, because this goes right on the chest. And then that'll give somewhere for the cloak to connect to better. If I can get it to stick. There. Hold it for a sec. And now I have a much better frame of reference. Oh, much better. Is that frustrating when the instructions are just bad? There we go. Hold this a little bit. Put it on his head now. The head fits well. Let's push that in there. Stay. Yeah, that looks good. Dish. Oh, there. I think that goes right there. And stay there. Or there. I think that fits better. Okay. And let's get the base. You know what? This is going to be precarious. Since it's just got like that little spot to connect with, I'm going to put super glue on it and accelerant. It'll probably be better if super glue will come out. Stay. There we go. All right, there's the last dude. I think they turned out well. I think it's a good experiment. It'll be the proof will be in painting it, getting them done, and seeing how they turn out, basically. But anyways, that is going to be it for tonight. I think just those 5 right now, even though how long? Hour and a half, maybe. I should maybe have something else to work on, but I don't have anything right now. But thank you for hanging out, Swoon Jazz, Kiro. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I will try and get those Outriders done and then maybe put something up. But see you next week. Okay. And I'll talk to y'all later. As soon as I find... I think I'm done. And it does not show the button. Aha! They changed where the button is. Bye.